I'll tell you what Toots Tillman's is to the harmonica. We've got Jim Belushi, the enjoyable actor and comedian and singer and star of ABC's hit comedy, According to Jim, who's bringing his comedy show, Jim Belushi and the Chicago Board of Comedy to the Zeiterion Performing Arts Center this Sunday evening, folks, 8 o'clock, so get your tickets. And what a personal pleasure it is to welcome Jim Belushi to our airwaves. Hello there.
Oh, hello. Oh, by the way, I'm a harmonica player, too, you know.
Do I ever? We have done as much background on you as possible. That's why we opened up.
Don't go too deep, man. Don't go too deep on me. You got all kinds of criminal records.
I know it. Isn't that the worst? You want to come on for a nice interview, and they say, "Hey, so what happened in '72 over there?"
Well, I'll tell you what happened in '72. I was a punk.
Oh, my God. You know what? This completely improvised sketch comedy act is a huge hit. How did you come up with the idea, Jim?
Well, I was at Second City, and the guys I have with me, including Larry Joe Campbell, who played my brother-in-law on According to Jim.
Sure.
Who's, by the way, the funniest guy I know. I mean, he really made According to Jim the funniest show.
Oh, man.
But, we're all Second City veterans.
Yeah.
And, God, we just kind of improvised a little bit together and had fun and said, God, we should do this. And so for the last year and a half, 2 years, we've been on the road, playing casinos, corporate events, benefits, and performing arts centers all over the country. And we're on our East Coast run right now. We're doing, I think, Boston the night before at the Kilbert Theater?
The Schubert.
No.
The Wilbur.
Wilbur.
Well, remember Wilbur? Remember that talking horse? Wilbur.
Wilbur. So I'm at the Wilbur the night before, and then New Bedford, which is one of my favorite cities of all time. I mean, I love New Bedford.
Have you been here?
Oh, yeah, many times.
Oh, wow.
I shot a movie in Providence, Underdog.
Oh, yeah.
And I have a home in Martha's Vineyard that I've been going to for 30 years.
I know it. In fact, my son is one of your biggest fans, and in fact, he was out there playing volleyball with you one afternoon and all this. He said that you're fabulous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not the greatest volleyball player, but I'm a terrific improviser, that's for sure, though.
You know what? You are, because from what I'm hearing, there's a lot of magic that happens between you, the performers, the audience. It doesn't get better than that.
Thing, is that we're improvising this show. We don't know what we're going to do, and the audience becomes our scene partner, basically. We ask for suggestions of locations and relationships, and then we improvise, and then through the scenes we go to the audience for more suggestions, and so they become our acting partner. And when you have that kind of communication with an audience, I got to tell you, there's magic in the theater. It is so fun. It's a show you will never forget you saw.
Yes.
You'll always remember.
Yeah. There's a lot of laughter and giggles going on, and I know that bond between you and the audience, once that magic happens, I mean, it just evolves into a fabulous, fun night. You're making stuff up.
I have, it's 5 of us.
Yeah, tell us about it.
We are making up songs. We are pulling people up from the audience. We are having a ball.
That is the best part. And, folks, Jim Belushi may just pick on you. So we want you to get your tickets now for the Sunday evening performance, 8 o'clock at the Z. Jim, it's just a great pleasure to have you on the air here with us. Has anything on stage, let's say, since you're making things up on the spot, has anything gone so bad down that path that you couldn't stop it? It was like,
Usually when that happens, it turns into really great.
You see?
When we're not doing really good on a scene, the audience lets us know, and then we kind of all together make the scene better. It doesn't happen often. I mean, we've been selling out houses and
I know.
We've had 5 standing ovations in a row.
Well, for good reason. I hear, too, that when you do the bit where you pick people out of the audience and you rhyme their names and you do a song, you sing like an aria to them.
Oh, the three tenors.
Oh, they say it is.
The three tenors. We come out as the three tenors, and we choose someone in the audience and we sing them. We make it up. We sing them an aria.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it is so fun. That scene, by the way, is supposed to be about 10, 12 minutes. When we were in New Hampshire this week, it went 27 minutes. I mean, it was like a one-act play, that scene, because the audience was getting along so well. We had a ball together.
Of course. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's about having fun,
Of course.
It's about releasing some laughter and going home with your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, and just rekindling the spirit,
Yeah, it sounds like you're pretty content with life, aren't you?
Oh, I'm digging it. Content is a downward for me. I'm loving it.
You're happy.
So engaged and having a ball.
Oh, that is so, so good to hear. I was wondering if you'd take us back to your earlier days. My wife and I have had a diner for 33 years. We're just selling it now. But did you ever work in your parents' restaurant?
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? If my dad didn't lose his restaurant, I'd be serving dinner tonight.
Oh my God.
I love the restaurant business.
Oh.
And my brother John, that cheeseburger sketch was based on my dad's first restaurant called Olympia Lunch.
Oh, my gosh. No kidding.
He was basically doing my Uncle Paul and my dad at the same time. When the character spoke in that scene, he was doing my Uncle Paul.
Oh.
When he was doing all the breathing and the look, he was doing my dad. Except it was my dad. He never talked. He just looked at you and did his breath.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, my dad eventually got a steakhouse.
Uh-huh.
And, I was a busboy, a dishwasher, a waiter.
There you go.
And then something happened to Mafia. They wanted the restaurant. My dad
God.
threw him out of the restaurant. That wasn't a smart move on my dad's part.
Oh, my God.
And we lost the restaurant.
Oh, Jim, jeez. By the way, folks.
They say one door closes, many open.
Absolutely. I was just wondering, Jim Belushi, my favorite Jim Belushi here, our special guest. And by the way, when you're backstage at the Zeiterion, I was just wondering, do you get like a bottle of raki and grape leaves?
No, raki. No.
How about baked lamb or rice pilaf with yogurt?
Raki is like dropping acid. No, that stuff is...
It makes your grandmother throw stones at you.
Oh, my God. I had some when I was in Albania, and my God, it was... They were carrying me to the car. I didn't drink that much.
Do you enjoy Albanian food?
Yes, very much. I mean, I was raised with my grandmother, who never spoke a word of English.
Yep.
She was in the house, in the kitchen all day. She'd make budek and peta.
Of course. We make...
all that stuff.
Bravo. I'm first-generation Greek.
Oh.
So
then you know the food.
Of course.
A little Middle Easternish almost, with,
absolutely.
With sakan, hummus, and just great food.
Dolma, baklava, tavekosi.
Oh, my God.
Keftedes, halva.
Just talking. Okay?
How about, you're my lukumi. How's that?
Yeah.
Jim Belushi bringing his wonderful, wonderful act to the Zeiterion, the Board of Comedy, folks. It is a one-of-a-kind show that you'll never forget, and I know that there are tickets available, and we want you there to say hello and welcome Jim to the Zeiterion with open arms. Good tickets are still available. Anything that you can remember from any of the past shows that stand out as one of these anecdotal, hilarious moments?
Oh, well, it's the thing is that every show we do, it's never done again.
I know.
It's that one night in time.
Yeah.
And I want the audience, I want people in New Bedford to come out and experience that.
Yeah.
Spring is around the corner. let's start it off with some good laughs. And come on out Sunday night and let's have a party. Let's have a good time.
I love it. I really do. By the way, does your son, do you still own a club in Chicago with your son?
Oh, the Comedy Bar, yes. That's a stand-up club. It's not an improv club.
Okay.
Yes.
And Jim, are you still writing once in a while for the Chicago Sun-Times?
Oh, I wrote, I made a deal with them to write 10 articles, and I wrote my 10 articles.
And then you said, Delos.
Yeah, I just kind of moved on to something else. It was a really great experience. I wrote about some personal things, some very funny stories, perceptions, and they gave me $1,000 toward any charity. And I basically sent it all to the Vineyard.
Oh, that's beautiful. Why not?
Oh, yeah, to the church, and the Playhouse Theater, and the library, and the museum. You know,
sure.
Kind of took the Sun-Times money and brought it to the Vineyard.
Bravo. Good. I'm glad you did. Dan Aykroyd, wonderful friend of yours. And, of course, when I say House of Blues Club, you two own that, right?
We used to, and we sold it to Live Nation, but we're consultants. We have a big representation there, and you know we do concerts for them. We do promotional stuff for them.
Yeah.
Boston Club is like the most successful club in all 11 stores.
I know it. So I'm hearing. This is good.
It's wild. They did a great job there.
Right.
You know, Patrick Lyons is involved with that, and you know, Lyons, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Let me ask you about your high school teacher. Is it true? Because it reminds me of my high school teacher down in Hot Springs, Arkansas. You know, here was this lanky
I was just
kid.
in Hot Springs.
Were you?
They have the littlest St. Patrick's Day parade in the world.
On the world's
98 feet.
That's right, on the world's
Guinness Book of World Records. It was fun. And I was like their master of ceremonies or whatever. I played with the band and street.
What an honor.
98 feet.
What?
I'll tell you, those people in Hot Springs know how to have a good time. We had a ball.
Yes, sir. Well, here we both are. We have so much in common. We both had a high school teacher kind of guide us into a direction that really got us in touch with who our real authentic selves were, and where we were able to connect and then grow from there. Have you ever thanked your high school teacher for doing that?
Well, it was a combination of teachers, and my high school teacher, Mr. Greenberg, got me involved. And at junior college, I went to the College DuPage where John went, and it was a small college. It was classrooms were in trailers and temporary buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's the largest community college in Illinois, and we just played a benefit there.
Oh, great.
And I got the Jim Belushi Scholarship there, and I've always been part of that community. Well, they just named their theater the Belushi Performing Arts Hall.
Oh, what an honor. Wow.
Oh, my God, it blew me away. I was just there doing a benefit. They raised like $350,000.
Well,
and they presented this thing to me. I just was blown away.
Well, you know what, and I mean this from my heart, Jim. When you touch people the way you and your late brother have, in a way that is kind of a spiritual thing, because Belushi is a name that you smile at. It brings out the best. I mean it.
Yeah.
Hey,
it looks good in print.
It does. You are to be commended. And by the way, God bless your brother John's memory. I bet you he's enjoying your show as much from up above in spirit as the audience is.
Yeah, but he's not paying for the ticket.
Oh, well.
Oh, God. You want to cop and everything.
Can't thank you enough.
Oh, thank you.
What a beautiful honor this has been to have you on the air, and we can't wait to welcome you to the Zeiterion. Anything we can do, you name it.
Well, thank you very much. You're doing it all. What you can really do is come Sunday night and enjoy the magic with us.
Absolutely. And thank you for making that magic. And, Jim, thank you for making a better world through that magic, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
You're the best.
All right.
Bye-bye. Great Jim Belushi, ladies and gentlemen.
Phil up next on AM 1420 WBSM.